Welcome to day 5 of the Matthew series. Yesterday, on day 4, we started the Sermon on the Mount, and today we're continuing with that. Let's get right into it. As we start out in Matthew chapter 5, verse 13, it says, "You are the salt of the earth, but what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salty again? It will be thrown out and trampled underfoot as worthless." The main reason people buy seasonings is because that seasoning that they buy has a distinct flavor. So when Jesus tells us that we are the salt of the earth, he's telling us that we should bring an effect to this earth and bring something good to this earth. We can only be effective seasoning to this earth if we don't try to blend in with everyone and we try to just change it for the better. Now, people and Pharisees often understood Jesus' purpose. They thought his purpose was to destroy the law, abolish it, but his plan was to come down to accomplish the purpose of the law. And for the rest of the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus teaches about anger, how we should be slow to judgment in that, and he talks about adultery, don't break your vows, and he talks about divorce, talks about revenge, and talks about love for your enemies. And that's the rest of chapter 5. And then as we get into chapter 6 is a very important part of my Christian faith. What I'm talking about here is the Lord's Prayer. Matthew chapter 6, verse 7 says, "When you pray, don't babble on and on as the Gentiles do. They think their prayers are sweared merely by repeating their words again and again. Do not be like them, for your Father knows exactly what you need even before you ask him. Pray like this: Our Father in heaven, may your name be kept holy. May your kingdom come soon. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today the food we need, and forgive us our sins, as we have forgiven those who sin against us. And don't let us yield to temptation, but rescue us from the evil one." He gave this as a model for prayer that we could all use. The first 2 lines are praise to God and declaring his name holy. The next 3 lines are declaring our desire for his will to be done through us, and the next line acknowledges God as our sustainer and provider. The next 2 are asking for God's forgiveness and declaring to forgive others as Christ did us. And the final 2 are asking for strength when we are tempted or being attacked. A very simple prayer, but very powerful. Thank you for tuning in for day 5 of the Matthew series. Come back tomorrow and we'll head right back into the Sermon on the Mount and see how far we get. And thanks for watching this. God bless you all.